on this edition of Si's Eyes on the Skies.
Right now, we have some showers and thunderstorms heading towards us. I'll tell you about when they'll get here next.
And Colleen Mehlberg is joining us in the station tonight with the national forecast on what's going around the country. Join us on this edition of Si's Eyes on the Skies, as we'll be starting right now.
On ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa, this is Si's Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest running television show brings you the weather around the country in Iowa, Ames, and beyond. The Iowa State Meteorology Department's team of forecasters keeps you ahead of the next weather system. Si's Eyes on the Skies starts now.
Thank you for joining us on this October 14th, 2013 edition of Si's Eyes on the Skies. My name is Mlcoch, and I'm joined here with Colleen Mehlberg, who is our national forecaster for the night. Colleen, what's going around the country right now?
Well, as Eswar mentioned, there's a big low-pressure system out in the northern plains right now. It's bringing a lot of rain, heavy rain, to especially like South Dakota, North Dakota, and Minnesota now. And also there's some snow on the back end of this system, bringing a lot more snow to western South Dakota, which they really do not need any more snow right now.
No.
They are buried over there.
And it's weird because, you know, the season for snow is actually just beginning, and you can only believe that a week and a half ago, those areas out to the west were having temperatures from the upper 70s to lower 80s, and now they're buried in...
And they're in the 30s, and it's cold. It is, for beginning of October, trick-or-treating, I think it's going to be a little tricky for them this year.
Do you think we'll see any of that cold come into the Iowa area at all? Or?
I think we're going to see a little taste of it. I don't know if we'll get, you know, that snow like they have, but I think we might get a little taste of it coming up here by the end of this month, but I'm sure Eswar can tell us all about that.
All right, sounds good. And actually with that, we're going to hop over to Eswar to see what's going on in Iowa with it. Thanks, Colleen.
Sounds good.
All right, Eswar, what's going on around Iowa today? I know today was a pretty chilly day, but is it getting any better? Or?
Well, tonight we will see some rain and thunderstorms, and then a cold front will pass through. Unfortunately, that will bring us some more chilly weather, as temperatures will struggle to reach 60 all week long.
Oh man, I knew the winds were picking up a little bit outside. Is that just because of the rain that's about to be coming in?
Yep, we have that front coming in, and winds are out of the southeast ahead of it, and winds just switched to the northeast at this hour in Sioux City.
All right, well with that, we might as well check out what's going on tomorrow.
Oops, I clicked ahead, but tomorrow we will start off pretty chilly, 50 degrees, and then we'll have a high of 57 by 3 p.m., but it will be breezy and mostly cloudy, and rain will be ending well before the sunrise tomorrow. So
it should be pretty nice out there, I'm assuming. It's going to be a little bit warmer out there. Thanks to our floor manager, Corey decided to click a bunch and mess everything up. And he blamed it on me. So you know what, Corey, there we go. But anyways, we'll be coming back to Si's Eyes on the Skies with the national forecast and today's trivia questions, so stay tuned. That was you. Welcome back to Si's Eyes on the Skies. We're going to be joined here with Colleen Mehlberg over on the wall with our national forecast.
All right, well, thanks, Zach. Across the country right now, we have temperatures that feel a little bit like winter and some that feel like summer. As you can see, Phoenix is at 83 and Billings at a chilly 45 degrees. So we're going to have the whole range of temperatures across the country right now. In the northeast, it's a little bit cooler and more like fall, feeling at 58 at Syracuse and 60 at Pittsburgh, with mostly cloudy skies as they have a little bit of rain moving through the area. Down towards the southeast, temperatures are still pretty warm, with Atlanta at 70 degrees and New Orleans at 82 degrees. So nice and comfortable down there currently. In the southwest, Santa Monica is at 71 and San Francisco at 75 with mostly sunny skies, so pretty beautiful up there. But cooler temperatures are towards the northwest. Seattle's at 59 and 67 in Salem. They actually have the sunshine out right now. So if you are out in that area, definitely get out and enjoy, because those days do not come around very often. And here around the Midwest, staying a little cloudy at 65 in Des Moines and 62 in Kansas City. You can see where that colder air is just off to our north and west. We might be getting a little taste of that here in the Midwest central region later on this week. Highs across the nation today. You can see Dallas at 74 and 54 at Minneapolis. So you have a whole range, about 20 degrees spread across the plains here today, and that will continue to change as we move into tomorrow evening. Watches and warnings across the nation right now, pretty calm except for the western plains. You can see as we move in a little bit closer, we have a winter storm watch and warning out towards the Black Hill area into the Dakotas. Like I mentioned earlier, they have some snow going on right there. And just to the head of it, where all that rain is, Nebraska, South Dakota, they're under windy, gusty conditions. So definitely keep an eye out for that as that snow starts to build into. Could create visibility issues later on this evening. Clouds and radar, you can see where that giant low pressure is moving all that rain up to the north and east. It's spinning around, bringing all that heavy moisture up towards the Minnesota area. Currently in Bismarck, North Dakota, is getting a lot of heavy rain, and they've seen a couple inches over the day today. As you can see, those heavier bands are moving up. Those continue to move up through the area tomorrow or into this evening, tomorrow morning, and those snow showers, like I mentioned, are off to the western plains. Now, as we take a look at Futurecast, you can see that low pressure is with that giant band of moisture moving across. This will continue to make its way across the plains later in this evening, bringing more of that moisture to the Iowa, Illinois area overnight tonight. It will continue to push its way off towards the south and east, bringing the eastern states like Mississippi and Arkansas a better chance of that rain into Wednesday, with maybe some locally areas up to 4 inches of rain depending on where they are. And for highs for tomorrow, still remaining chilly in the Rockies, 55 for Denver, and Dallas will be a little bit cooler at 64 degrees as the cold front pushes its way through, dropping those temperatures to feel a little bit more like fall. And the city of the week is Grand Rapids, Michigan. You can see where the temperatures around 65 and 57. And Wednesday, chance of 30% chance of rain, where that cold front will start to make its way through, dropping those temperatures into the 50s. And on Saturday, see more of those clouds build back in. That's all I have for National. We'll go back to the desk with Zach.
No, it's actually surprising that Grand Rapids is going to be a little bit warmer than what we're going to be experiencing, but Eswar is going to have our 7-day in just a little bit. But right now, we are going to check out what today's trivia question is. On this day in 1969, how warm did it get in Ames? I know it's a simple one, and we have a doozy of an answer for you, but the answers are A, 9.4 degrees Celsius, B, 49 degrees Fahrenheit, C, 282.55 Kelvin, or D, 508.67 Reagan. Those answers, plus much more, is going to be coming up on this edition of Size Eyes on the Skies, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Size Eyes on the Skies. Let's take a look at that trivia question one more time. On this day in 1969, how warm did it get in Ames? Is it A, 9.4 degrees Celsius, B, 49 degrees Fahrenheit, C, 282.55 Kelvin, or D, 508.67 Reagan? And you're going to be amazed at these answers. And those answers are actually all of them. You see, the only thing that changed on that one is that all the temperatures are the same. They're just in different scales. Now you see we have Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin, and Reagan. And actually the only ones that are important to us are Fahrenheit and Kelvin for the meteorology world. And the only ones that are important to you are Fahrenheit, unless you live in Canada, where they measure their temperatures in Celsius. But with that, we're going to go over to the wall where Eswar is having our forecast in Fahrenheit tonight. Eswar?
Thank you, Zach. And right now, as we take a look at the current temperatures around the region, 62 degrees in Ames, a little cooler off to the northwest where it has been raining a little bit, 55. As we take you up to the north, you can see in Fort Dodge, 55 degrees, 61 in Iowa Falls. So off to the west where it has been raining, we are seeing those cooler temperatures. Now, as we zoom out to show the entire state of Iowa, we can see 54 degrees in Sioux City, 55 in Council Bluffs, and these are the areas which have seen that rainfall all day long today, and it is warmer off to the east. 61 in Waterloo, and 62 in Ottumwa. Now, as we take a look at the winds, we can see pretty much they're all out of the southeast. Sioux City just switched from the northeast to the southeast. Pretty gusty, so 22, 24, and a little bit less gusty here, only 16 miles an hour in Ames and 13 in Des Moines. We do expect those winds to shift overnight as our front passes through. Right now, as we take a look at radar, we can see a line of showers and thunderstorms from Sioux City to Council Bluffs that will be moving east overnight. But for the next hour or two, we'll just see these showers that have been developing move towards Ames. So a light rain showers the next hour or two. Then as we get into the overnight hours, we will see that line of thunderstorms push through. As we take a look at our futurecast, we can see that. And as we go overnight, we can see that line of thunderstorms extending from northern Iowa all the way to southern Iowa. And this is 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we can expect a 1 to 2 hour period of that moderate to heavy rainfall overnight, but no severe weather expected with this activity. Now, as we take a look for tomorrow, that all clears out, and we will experience a breezy and cool day with highs in the mid to upper 50s as winds gust out of the west almost to 25, 30 miles per hour. Again, recapping tonight, 47 degrees. Well, first let's look at the rainfall totals. 0.47 inches here in Ames, 0.70 inches in Fort Dodge, and out to the west almost an inch. However, that includes the rain that has fallen today. Now we'll take a look at our overnight low, 47 degrees in Ames. Again, those rain and thunderstorms. Winds switching to the southwest actually as that front goes through. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, 57 degrees, breezy and cool with west winds 10 to 25 miles per hour. Now finally, we take a look at our 7-day forecast. 53 on Wednesday with a 20% chance of drizzle or light rain. Sunny day, almost 60 on Thursday. Then a storm system comes in from Canada for Friday and Saturday, and that will cool our temperatures down in addition to bringing us some rain. And with that system, snow will not be that far away. In fact, the latest data actually has a few flurries here over the weekend, and it will be cooler over the weekend also with highs in the 40s and 50s and lows to near 20 degrees.
So it'll be really nice out there, but I guess we do have some cooler temperatures coming down in the next coming week, I'm assuming, right?
Yep, we are in that pattern. We're going to go into what we call a northwest flow, where it's basically the flows coming straight out of northern Canada through Minnesota into Iowa, and that will bring down those cooler temperatures, which is about 10 to 15 degrees below average for this time of year.
Wow.
So it's probably safe to say those 70s are out of the forecast for good now.
Yep.
I hope not for good. You know,
Well, not for good, but for this fall season.
Forever.
Not forever.
They're gone forever. You heard it first here on Size Eyes from Colleen Mehlberg that there will never
They're
see
gone.
another 70-degree temperature again.
60s or 80s.
Again.
There's no such thing.
That's it. That's it. We're back in 40s in snowland.
That's right.
But anyways, it will be a little bit nice out there for the rest of the week, but we do have some cool temperatures going on. But enjoy your week out there. Join us again on Wednesday night. And again, like our Facebook page, of course, at Size Eyes on the Skies, and follow us on Twitter, which is at Size Eyes. So follow us. You can check up all the weather that we have around campus and our lovely posts that our producer Corey Hargith might post on there. So all of us here between Colleen, Eswar, and myself, Zach, we will see you on Wednesday or at a later date.